Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'll be going over one of my mini Ranger letters for you guys to see today. Let's dive right on in. So today in this video, I'm doing my letter from Congaree National Park, and I wrote this letter way back in April, and this letter is from May. So this is where I sent with Flat Ranger Brittany, and we'll dive into a little bit more about her visit there in a second. But let's go and look at the letter. The letter, I believe, was about 14 pages long. It was held together by this jumbo paperclip, and it was all handwritten, so she was a very nice ranger. And here on the other side, she gave me a Junior Ranger booklet. And it is very exciting to always get a Junior Ranger booklet to see if you can get a National Park badge. Check out a video up in the card of me showing you all my Junior Ranger badges. Here is the letter I originally wrote to Congaree. This letter was one of my longer ones. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the page. I barely had room for my signature, so it was a longer one for me back then. And here, I think the ranger might have put this in here by mistake. This is a printed up email that has something to do with desktop plugs, so I don't think that's supposed to end up in my letter, so just a little funny thing. Here are some brochures that I got about animals in the parks and just different type of species that you can find there. And then in this paper right here, it tells about species diversity in the park, and it is an article written in a magazine, and it's long, and it ranges from animals to plants. And here are some stamps from the park and some temporary tattoos. But let's dive into some of the other things that I got at this park. Here is a Congaree brochure. It was very nice to take a look at. It's one of those long ones, and I always find it fun to go through it and read through the brochure, and this was the one from Congaree. Now here is the thing that I am really excited to show you. They made Flat Ranger Brittany a journal. So this is, they got Flat Ranger Brittany on here, and let's go ahead, dive in, and just look at what they did. This was so nice. So they stamped each day individually. Day 1. Arrived at Congaree National Park, stopped inside the Harry Hampton Visitor Center and met a volunteer, Kate, at the front desk. Kate told me about hiking and canoeing trails at the park, and I watched the park film. It was amazing. Tomorrow I go out on the trails. Here's a picture of my Flat Ranger with Kate, volunteer Kate at the front desk of the Visitor Center. Day 2. May 4th, 2017. Today I joined Ranger Rachel for a walk along the boardwalk. I saw some really cool things along the way. There was a really cool pileated woodpecker sitting just off the trail and lots of birds calling. Ranger Rachel and I started walking on the boardwalk. Day 2 continued. We walked a long way down the boardwalk before we reached Weston Lake. It is huge! I learned about an oxbow lake, which means it used to be part of the river before it was cut off. There were lots of fish swimming in the lake and also a few turtles. At Weston Lake, we made it! Day 2 continued. On the way back, we stopped at an absolutely ginormous tree. I found it's called a loblolly pine, and it used to be a national champion. Sadly, it lost some of its crown, so it is no longer the biggest loblolly pine in the United States, but it is still pretty impressive. Congaree still has the national champion loblolly pine. It is just not on the boardwalk. I look tiny against this large loblolly pine. Day 3. I had a whole lot of fun here at Congaree, but it's time for me to head home to Massachusetts. I'll see you soon, Ruby. And this was so nice. She made this little ranger journal for my Flat Ranger Brittany, and this was just an awesome letter from Congaree National Park in South Carolina. Well, that's all the video I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please click the red subscribe button and give this video a like if you liked it. And tell me other parks I should write to or make fun fact videos on. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!